weekend at the hands of Villarreal, conceding 5 goals at home in La Liga for the first time since 1963. But the real big news...
But in Barcelona, there's always pressure. It is true by Xavi making this announcement, possibly take some of the pressure off his shoulders. Whatever happens from now until the end of the season, he is not going to be blamed for that, because he already said that he's going. And some of these...
It's a midfield three of Gundogan, De Jong and Pedro. Unai Garcia, David Garcia and Errando are the back three. And Yago Barrasate, who greet each other there earlier on in the campaign, as the ball is now rolling at us here at the weekend. It's a shot from the edge of the box from Joao Cancelo, high and wide, and it goes out for an Osasuna.
I've seen an image of Vitor Roque also going to the...
Good ball here, looking for Gundogan. It drops for Lewandowski. Yet to lead to the first clear-cut chance of the game. Possession almost won back here by Gundogan. Eventually play brought back. Arm raised as the ball is played in. It's a good header, but just wide from Robert Lewandowski, who is really looking for
something to Ante Budimir. That's offside.
Flag not raised just yet, as we know.
But that's very clear, isn't it? Can play a good game.
Well, he's kept the chance alive there as Gundogan is brought down quite clearly for a foul, but Fermin opts to carry on. To keep an eye on as this game progresses. Lamine Yamal cuts inside, he's brought down, and the foul is brought back, but for the earlier challenge.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Now it's Mojica with a left-footed cross just over Jose Arnaiz. Clear for Fermin, who's going to use his explosive pace, links up with Gundogan, and that is quite clearly a foul. It's actually Lewandowski, the man who was caught, and that's the first yellow card of the game. He's picked out. Arisa tries to cover. It's a good ball in, looking for Robert Lewandowski, who all he really needed to do was get a touch on the ball. Just
waiting for his opportunity.
Well paced, but it's whipped in all the way to the back post, and Pedri was there to get a touch. It's going to be another... As it's a lovely ball now played over the top, looking for Fermin, and eventually it goes out for a throw-in. And that was an impressive beaten to the ball there. It's now Arnaiz into space. Araujo goes to ground. Just catches, it seems, the Osasuna player. The referee at the moment, I think, might have just given a corner, but it's a bit of a risky one.
Well, the way that...
Is it off for Lamine Yamal? It's a delicious ball in at the back post. There was Fermin. He got the touch, but not on target.
And again, Fermin.
Definitely the impact player so far. That first half away to Betis was one of the best first 45 minutes of Barcelona this season. The problem was, in the second half, we saw the other side of Barca we've seen this season, where they conceded 2 very quick goals. But now we see that. Changes from Yago Barrasate. He's made 8 changes at the starting 11, and Osasuna seem as if the changes don't matter, including a change in goal, which is always... Because Lamine Yamal is there, quick as a flash, and cleverly wins the corner. And he amps up the crowd as well, down by the right back, who links it up with Fermin. And that almost led to a corner, but good goalkeeping from Aitor Fernandez. However, Chappie, it's that man again.
He's creating everything, and he's a little bit late.
Quite clearly there in that shot, brilliantly there from the people in charge of the cameras in the ground. It's going to be another corner to their dugout. Inside the penalty area. In comes the ball and the header just over the crossbar. Jules Koundé jumping higher than everyone else inside the box, but he couldn't. Cutting inside early doors. The cross comes in now, and it was straight at Fermin, had it not been for one of the... now for the visitors, their third of the game. And the header just goes wide, and it might even have taken a touch off a Barcelona player first, but then the second effort just going wide at the back post. We'll see it better here.
And Koundé, when Mojica receives the ball...
Ball whipped in, almost finding the effort, and on the half volley was Fermin Lopez. The shots going high, and De Jong whips it in on his left foot, and another header just wide. Again, it's Jules Koundé. Corner played short, and it all the injured Ferran Torres, and he has so far been the man of the match. We'll see what happens in
happening. The defense of Osasuna is pretty high.
Yeah, however, maybe a chance here for Barcelona. Indeed, it's a foul. Use the opportunity now. As Barcelona still look to break the deadlock. So too, though, do Osasuna. as Mojica gets the throw. And into the box as Pedri tried to win the ball back there with a high boot. Concedes the foul and actually sees the yellow card.
That's a tackle that normally Pedri doesn't make, isn't it?
Exactly.
So maybe because
he this time brings the ball down, but he's surrounded by blue shirts and he draws the foul.
Some whistles, especially because Aitor Fernandez is taking a little.
It's on to his right now, round Adesso. Ball in now to the back post, and it's another overhit cross that was looking for either Lewandowski or... Both pivotal to Barcelona winning the La Liga title last season. At them play. You have to be careful, Chappie, when didn't do it. Now it's Lewandowski, and eventually the foul is made there by Fermin. And Chappie, that might be the first time on the left foot. That's a much better ball, and it should have been a touch, and probably should have been the opening goal. Both Ilkay Gundogan and Robert Lewandowski were waiting there at the back post. Out of all the crosses we've seen, Chappie, that might be the best one.
yeah, that's a fantastic cross, and
Finds Cancelo, ball played across, and there's the header, and there's the goal. His first minute on the pitch tonight, and Vitor Roque scores his first goal in the red and blue of Football Club Barcelona. Questionable decision to take off Fermin, but it turns out to be the right answer from Xavi Hernandez as Vitor Roque quite clearly being pulled back there, and it's going to be a yellow card for Unai Garcia,
is off, yeah?
which therefore would mean a second of the evening. He tries to play another cross in, that's not the best looking for Lewandowski.
Centre backs on the bench, possibly the manager could have changed, Unai Garcia before.
He's here down the right, tries to play the cross in, does so down low, and Araujo got there just in time. Ball in behind now for Osasuna, just wide of the post. Raul Garcia with a golden opportunity to make it 1-1. Shouts for a foul on Vitor Roque earlier on. He now plays it in behind for Robert Lewandowski, and he puts it into the back of the net. But the offside flag was always going to be red.
Một bông hoa hồng. Bông này thì hàng này hàng kỷ niệm anh em. Hàng này hàng kỷ niệm. Tôi đã giữ món quà này được tầm khoảng 20 năm. Món quà kỷ niệm từ thời học mẫu giáo. Anh em, từ học mẫu giáo, chả nhớ mấy tuổi nữa. Nhưng mà bông hoa hồng là từ thời mẫu giáo đến giờ. Đấy, tôi rất nhiều đồ kỷ niệm nên là không bao giờ mình vứt đi. Treo hết ở gần chỗ của mình hết. Đấy anh em. Bông hoa hồng đỉnh cao của nghệ thuật ấy. Ngày trước nước thứ sản xuất ra được bông hoa hồng như này rất chi là khó anh em. Như bây giờ thì rất nhiều rồi. Ngày xưa rất chi hiếm anh em. Hiếm lắm ngày xưa. Ngày xưa không có để mà dùng luôn. Không có để mà dùng. Đấy, nên là anh em nhìn hàng chất lượng thì ok.